The movie Tommy Boy turns 30 this year, and it's getting its own celebration in Sandusky, Ohio, where the movie was set. Tommy Boy Fest goes down August 7th through August 9th. And unfortunately, it doesn't sound like any of the stars of the movie are going to be there, but the director will be there, Peter Segal, or Peter Segal? How do you say his last name?
Who?
Segal.
Don't know.
I think you could probably go either way, right? Segal or Segal? Anyway, it's a good dude. Made a great movie. And the actual car from the movie will be there as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm assuming in its dilapidated state. Like, which version of the car?
The baby gate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's so good.
The arming on the side of it.
And I heard to go, you have to wear a coat that's too small.
Reloaded ding. Activities will include movie screenings, live music, a classic car show, look-alike contests, and a Tommy Want Wingy throwdown.
That's great.
That's enough of it. I mean, that's a reason to go there. See the car, meet the director, and the Tommy Want Wingy.
So good.
Aha singer Morton Harkett has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. It's bad, too. They say he may never be able to perform again because of it.
That's sad.
That is sad.
There is a kind of a funny picture on the blog today from the movie The Outsider. So it's a publicity photo of the cast. And if you look closely, you can see that Patrick Swayze is standing on bricks to make himself look taller than everybody else.
Oh, because he's the main guy. He's the oldest, wisest of them. And he's probably shorter than...
He's a little fella.
Yeah.
But like Tom Cruise is standing in front of him, and he's not a big guy either. I think they're all smallish. But
in Rob Lowe, C. Thomas Howell, Ralph, short.
Yeah.
Matt Dillon.
He looks
Does he
taller
look
than
taller?
everybody
Yeah.
else. But in the story, they were like, because he was a new actor.
They were all new actors.
And he was trying to really stand out. I said, when I saw it, it's like, I didn't see it that way. To me, it's like he's the oldest. He's supposed to be
one that's in charge of all these kids.
Yeah, and I don't really know how old those kids really are supposed to be, so it only makes sense if they're young that he should be taller.
Makes sense.
So I think I don't know if it was his choice to stand on the bricks. They might have said like, hey, you got to be taller than everybody. You're supposed to be like the father figure.
Yes, he
for
is.
this.
He's taking care of his brothers.
Yeah. But it's on the blog if you want to check it out. Conan O'Brien will be a guest on Late Night with Seth Meyers next Wednesday. And they say it's the first time he'll be back on the show since he left the hosting chair in February of 2009. So that was his time slot before the Tonight Show move, wasn't
Correct, yeah. So I wonder if it's probably his first time back on NBC.
It could.
Oh,
Didn't end well. I don't know if you guys remember that.
No, sure didn't. Eminem's 8 Mile Style Publishing Company is suing Meta for $109 million.
Whoa.
They claim Meta used his music across its platforms without permission. You're not supposed to do that.
Nice. Go get him.
So he's going to probably win. When Orlando Bloom first heard about Pirates of the Caribbean, he was out. He said, my agent said, Disney wants to make a movie based on a theme park ride. And I was like, this is crazy. He said it wasn't until he talked to Jeffrey Rush, who was in the movie as well, and that's what changed his mind. So they were filming Ned Kelly together in Australia at the time, and he said, Jeffrey Rush says, I owe him 10%. And I'm sure he's made a lot of money on that franchise. Jeffrey Rush played that Captain Barbossa in multiple of the Pirates.
Are you a big Pirates fan?
Yeah, I liked those for a while. They got kind of ridiculous. But then I think last summer, the boys went in on those and watched them all.
Is that Jeffrey Rush that says, you best start believing in ghost stories?
Uh-huh.
Because you're in one.
That's pretty good.
That's a good line.
That was a very good job.
Good accent
Rush.
there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we're just learning of this accent on your second to last
I've
day.
been doing Jeffrey Rush for since I
Could
was
have
a
been
kid.
doing a whole Jeffrey Rush segment.
Oh, that was good. I mean, we would have gone more in on Talk Like a Pirate Day if we know this talent was here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or we could have like a special Jeffrey Rush segment where he just like describes the most popular ice cream flavors or something.
Yeah.
You've got to try.
It was a
Butter
big
rum.
It was a big Ludo bit because that came out at the time, and so everything we would do.
You would talk like that.
Yeah, like you'd be like, you best start believing in morning shows because you're on one.
Man, this thing
Or
kills.
we'd go into the new town and we'd be like, you best start believing in Wichita because you're in one.
I feel like we could have been doing this for years on the show.
We could be sick
Way
of
to
it
go,
by
man.
now. Now we're just loving it.
You best start believing. You best start believing in Red Roof Inns. Because you're in one.
It works on everything.
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 You best start believing in Hollywood Outsider.
Don't leave us
I'm
hanging.
waiting your line.
Because you're in one.
Yeah, okay. I'm not
That
gonna
didn't
steal
work
that.
as well.
Well, yeah, I think he was waiting for me to take it. I'm like, oh, it's you. Tyson Ritter of the All-American Rejects has joined OnlyFans. He says fans can expect, quote, a taste of full frontal rock and roll. They say it's a way to...
He's a real likable guy, though.
Oh, man.
They
He
were the
is
nicest crew.
Real talented.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
I have nothing but just great thoughts of them. And they were already pretty big when I met them.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, they're awesome. And OnlyFans is trying to get into non-creepy stuff.
They say it's a way... they're probably using it to hype. They've got a new single coming out called Easy Come, Easy Go. And so it's going to be a way to
Why not?
get that going. Bjorn from Abba is using AI to help him write a musical. He says, quote, no. He said, it is such a great tool. It is like having another songwriter in the room with a huge reference frame.
I love Abba, but I don't know.
Maybe don't use the AI.
No, I don't think
Are we
going to
do another Abba musical? Because it's already been done.
Sounds like it's
Mamma
happening.
Mia, have you heard of it?
Yeah.
I think this is
It's
all
a little thing.
Everybody loves new ABBA music, don't they?
Oh, yeah,
That's what
right.
you're getting. The Edmonton Oilers beat the Florida Panthers 4-3 last night in overtime. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals.
It was a great game.
Yeah.
Oh, I did make a mistake yesterday. I said the Oilers never had won the Stanley Cup. Yeah, maybe a few times with Gretzky. I meant
I was confused
Winnipeg.
when you said that, and I
know.
thought, maybe I'm thinking of a different team.
I believed you.
The Oilers have won, but no team has won the Stanley Cup since what, 93? No, Canadian.
Canadian, yeah, since
But man, it
93.
was if that's the first game, it's going to be a good series.
Yeah, game 2's tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Check it out. Here are some famous couples you might not remember. This list comes up every now and again, so I try to find some fun ones. Jessica Biel and Chris Evans. I think we've talked about that. They dated for a long time. That's what makes
I
it
didn't
weird.
know that.
Not only did they date, because a lot of times these couples get together for 2 dates and then they disappear. We're like, oh, did you know? But they actually dated from 2001 to 2006.
Oh, yeah, that's a long time.
Yep, Justin Timberlake and
Did Chris
Cameron
Evans
Diaz.
the one that
Remember
the what's her name?
that? Jenny Slate?
Yes.
Yes.
Love
Oh,
her.
he did?
Yeah, for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
This one I didn't know. Scarlett Johansson and Josh Hartnett dated.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, they got together when they made The Black Dahlia.
You Hartnett fan? I think we've discussed
big
it. I don't
Hartnett
get
fan.
it. Don't get it.
Big fan.
Remember when he had those real short bangs?
Yeah. Are you happy he's back?
Yeah, I am.
He's gone there for a while. Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn hooked up after the breakup. Renee Zellweger and Kenny Chesney. We just kind of forget about that, but they got married.
Yeah.
I never
Married?
forget it. I never forget about that.
That
It's
got
a
a lot
weird-
It's
of
weird.
hype.
Because
Yes.
she filed for divorce and said it was lies or
Yeah,
whatever.
she cited fraud.
Fraud.
Because she wanted
or
to-
lies.
It wasn't a
Same thing.
divorce. It was an annulment. So
Yes.
Yeah, it was like
That's exactly right.
you lied.
But he
He
nothing
wore
Nothing.
shoes one day, and she was like, "This is a lie.
Yeah, right.
This is all a lie." You can check out the first trailer for Wicked for Good on the
man.
blog today.
It looks good. I still haven't seen the first one.
I haven't
You
either.
gotta see it. It's so good.
I know.
I loved it so much, and I'm real pumped on this one.
I mean, I know it's not my movie, but I did try to watch it, and it just, I was like,
You best start believing in it.
I didn't get it. You can also see the trailer for John Grisham's The Rainmaker. So the USA Network is turning the book or movie, however you want to look at it,
looks
into a series.
I'm in.
Yeah?
It's a courtroom show. The Rainmaker, you saw the movie. USA is doing it. You cannot, you got to believe in USA.
Always bet on USA.
With what they did with, Monk. Suits. And all,
white collar,
what, yes. Psych.
up all night.
It looks fantastic.
They're psych too. Remind me which one this is. What was the movie?
Matt Damon. I don't remember. They kind of all run together for me
Yeah.
because I can picture Matthew McConaughey too.
Yeah,
And-
which one?
That was A Time to Kill.
Yeah.
Hang on, which one was
It
this?
doesn't. It looks good.
Matt Damon and Danny DeVito.
Yes.
Were in the movie. Sean O'Brien, for the various cons that he pulls, or just if he's on with customer service, will take different characters from the John Grisham universe and use those names as aliases.
Have you ever seen the videos of those guys? I think that they used to go to the town hall meetings, and well, now they're doing they'll go to a car show and they'll just do Fast and Furious lines to people. And it is one of my very favorite things. They went to a beach one time and just did Point Break lines. It is fantastic
That's
if you
really
can
funny.
find it.
On the blog, there's a list of cringe-worthy celebrity interview moments. A lot of these, I don't remember. You'd have to go back and kind of watch them to really relive them. They're just sort of played out for you. But there's a time where Kathy Lee Gifford didn't know that Martin Short's wife was dead. It was an interview.
Oh, yeah, I feel bad for Kathy Lee Gifford.
know.
Because you don't know everything.
There was one where Rob Schneider was on Conan O'Brien with Norm Macdonald, Adam Sandler, and David Spade. And he, at one point in the interview, called attention to the fact that he wasn't being asked any questions. And they all kind of laughed, but I guess it was kind of an uncomfortable laugh.
Oh, really?
Because who cares about Rob Schneider when you got those guys there? When Matt Lauer would not stop talking about Sandra Bullock's nude scene in The Proposal. So it was an interview between the two of them.
No.
She's just like, yeah, I know. You've been talking about it nonstop.
Oh,
Gross.
I'm Brando, your Hollywood outsider. It is a Courtney Show on the Arch with Hall & Oates.